This is the Sakar Murli of the 29th of February 2024. Essence. Sweet children, Maya, the enemy, is in front of you. Therefore, take very good care of yourselves. If, whilst moving along, you become trapped by Maya, you will cross out your line of fortune. Question. What is the main task of you Raj Yogi children? Answer. To study and teach others is your main task. You are under God's directions. You do not need to go into a jungle. Whilst living at home with your families, sit in silence and remember the Father. Your whole study is encompassed in two words, Alpha and Beta. Om Shanti. The Father can also say through Brahma, children, good morning. However, children, you do have to respond too. Here there is the connection of the Father and the children. Until those who are new have become strong, they will continue to ask about something or other. This is a study. God speaks, has been written. God is incorporeal. This Baba also makes this very firm in order for you to explain it to others, because there is the force of Maya outside. Here it is not like that. The Father understands that those who claimed their inheritance a cycle ago will automatically come. It is not that you should think so-and-so shouldn't leave, or that you should keep hold of a certain one. If he goes, he goes. Here it is a matter of dying alive. The Father adopts you. Adoption definitely takes place in order to give an inheritance. Children also come to their parents because of the temptation of an inheritance. Would the child of a wealthy person ever be adopted by someone poor? How could he leave all of that wealth and property, etc., and go? It is the wealthy who adopt someone. Now you know that Baba gives us the sovereignty of heaven. Why should we not belong to him? There is temptation in everything. However much someone studies, there would be that much temptation. You know that the Father has adopted you to give you an unlimited inheritance. The Father says, I adopt all of you again, just as I did 5,000 years ago. You also say, Baba, I am yours. 5,000 years ago too I became yours. There are so many of you Brahma Kumaris and Kumaris in a practical way. Prajapita is also famous. Unless you become a Brahmin from a Shudra, you cannot become a deity. This cycle continues to turn in the intellects of you children. We were Shudras, we have now become Brahmins, and we will become deities again. We will rule in the Golden Age. So this old world is definitely going to be destroyed. If they don't have full faith, they leave. There are many children who fall. This too is fixed in the drama. Maya, the enemy, is standing in front of you. She pulls you to her. The Father repeatedly makes this firm in you. Don't become trapped by Maya, otherwise you will cross out your fortune. Only the Father can ask you, have we met before? no one else would even have the wisdom to ask. The Father says, I have come in order to speak the Gita again. I also have to come to free you from Ravan's jail. The unlimited Father explains matters of the unlimited. It is now Ravan's kingdom. It is an impure kingdom that began half a cycle ago. Ravan is portrayed with 10 heads, and Vishnu is portrayed with 4 arms. There are no human beings like that. This, the 4 arms, is how the household path is depicted. This is the aim and objective, sustenance through Vishnu. The land of Vishnu is also called the land of Krishna. Sri Krishna can only be shown with 2 arms. Human beings just don't understand anything. The Father explains each and everything. All of that belongs to the path of devotion. You now have this knowledge. Your aim and objective is to become Narayan from an ordinary man. This Gita Pathshala is definitely for obtaining liberation in life. Brahmins are definitely needed. This is the sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Rudra. Shiva is also called Rudra. Now the Father asks, is the sacrificial fire of knowledge that of Sri Krishna or of Shiva? Shiva is called the Supreme Soul. Shankar is called a deity. They have combined Shiva and Shankar. The Father now says, I have entered this one. You children say BapDada. They say Shiv Shankar. The ocean of knowledge is only one. You now know that Brahma becomes Vishnu through this knowledge. The picture is also created accurately. Vishnu emerged from the navel of Brahma. No one can understand the meaning of this. Brahma has been portrayed with scriptures in his hand. Now, who sits and speaks the essence of the scriptures? Is it the Father or Brahma? This one too becomes a master ocean of knowledge. Countless pictures have been made, but they are not accurate. They all belong to the path of devotion. No human beings with 10 or 8 arms exist. That just symbolizes the household path. The meaning of Ravan has also been shown. For half a cycle it is Ravan's kingdom, the night. For half a cycle it is Rama's kingdom, the day. The Father explains each and everything. You are all the children of the one Father. The Father establishes the land of Vishnu through Brahma, and he teaches you Raj Yoga. Surely, he would teach Raj Yoga only at the confluence age. To say that the Gita was spoken in the Copper Age is wrong. The Father speaks the truth. Many have visions of Brahma or Sri Krishna. They see Brahma in white cloths. Shivbaba is a point. If they had a vision of a point, they wouldn't be able to understand it. You say, I am a soul. Who saw that soul? No one. That too is a point. You can understand, can you not? Whomever someone worships with devotional feelings, they would only have a vision of that one. If they were to see any other form, they would become confused. If someone worships Hanuman, he would only see him. A worshipper of Ganesh would only see Ganesh. The Father says, I made you so wealthy. There were palaces of diamonds and precious stones. You had countless wealth. Where did you lose it all? Now that you have become poverty-stricken, you are begging for alms. The Father can tell you all of this. You children understand that now the Father has come, we are becoming the masters of the world again. This eternal drama is predestined. Each one is playing his part in the drama. If someone sheds a body and adopts another, what need is there to cry about? You never cry in the Golden Age. You are now conquering attachment. Lakshmi and Narayan, etc., are the sovereigns who are victorious over attachment. Attachment doesn't exist there. The Father continues to explain various aspects. The Father is incorporeal. Human beings say that he is beyond name and form. However, there is nothing beyond name and form. They call out, O God the Father. So he has a name and form. A lingam is called Shiva, the Supreme Soul, and also shivbaba. He is certainly Baba, is he not? Baba would surely also have children. Only incorporeal souls call the incorporeal Baba. When they go to his temple, they call him Shivbaba. Then when they go home, they also call their father Baba. They don't understand why they call him Shivbaba. The Father teaches the highest study in 2 words, Alpha and Beta. By your remembering Alpha and Beta, the sovereignty becomes yours. This is a very big examination. When human beings pass a high exam, they don't remember their earlier studies. They continue to study and the essence remains in their intellects at the end. This here is also like that. You continue to study until finally the Father says, Man above, and the consciousness of the body breaks. If you have instilled the habit of man above, then at the end you will remember the Father and the inheritance. This is the main thing. It is so easy. Nowadays, even in other studies, who knows what sort of things they study? As is the king, so accordingly are his customs and systems that he dictates. Previously the weighing system was in tons and pounds. Now, however, it is in kilos, etc. So many separate states have been formed. Something that costs 1 rupee in Delhi will cost you 2 rupees in Bombay, because the states are separate. Everyone understands that they are not going to allow their state to starve. There is so much fighting, etc. There is so much confusion. Bharat was so solvent. Then, whilst going around the cycle of 84 births, they became insolvent. It is said a birth as invaluable as a diamond was lost in return for worthless shells. The Father says, why do you kill yourselves for shells? At least become pure now and claim your inheritance from the Father. They also call out, O purifier, come and purify us. So this proves that you were pure and that now you are not. It is now definitely the Iron Age. The Father says, if I create a pure world, the impure world would surely have to be destroyed. That is why there is this Mahabharat war, which ignites from the sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Rudra. This destruction is also fixed in the drama. First of all, Baba had a vision. Because he was to receive such a great kingdom, he began to become very happy. Then he was also given a vision of destruction. Man, man above, Madhajibhav. These words are from the Gita. Some expressions of the Gita are appropriate. The Father also says, I speak this knowledge to you, then it disappears. No one even knows that there was no other religion when there was the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan. The population at that time would have been so small. It is now so large. Therefore this change has to take place. Destruction is also needed. The Mahabharat war occurs. God too would be there. They celebrate the birthday of Shiva. What did shivbaba do when he came? That too they don't know. The Father now explains. Through the Gita, the Sri Krishna soul received a kingship. The Gita is the mother and father through which you become deities. This is why it is shown in the poster that Sri Krishna didn't sermonize the Gita. Sri Krishna studied Raj Yoga through the knowledge of the Gita. Then he became that. Tomorrow he will be Sri Krishna again. They used Sri Krishna's name instead of shivbaba's name. So the Father explains, make this firm inside yourself, then no one will make you fall by telling you wrong things. They ask many things. How will the world continue without vice? How will this happen? Oh, but you yourself say it was a viceless world. You say completely viceless, do you not? Then how can it be a world of vices? You now know that you are to receive the unlimited sovereignty from the unlimited Father. So why should you not remember such a Father? This is an impure world. So many hundreds of thousands go to the Kumbh Mela. They then say, there, one river is incognito. Now can a river be hidden? Here too they have made a Galmukt, the cow's mouth. They say the Ganges flows here. However, would the Ganges go on its path to the ocean, or would it come to you on a mountain? There is so much stumbling around on the path of devotion. Knowledge, devotion, and then disinterest. One is limited disinterest, and the other is unlimited. Sannyasis leave their homes and go and live in a jungle. That is not the case here. You renounce the whole world in your intellects. The main task of you Raj Yogi children is to study and to teach. Now it is not as though Raj Yoga can be taught in a jungle. This is a school. Branches emerge from it. You children are studying Raj Yoga. The Brahma Kumaris and Kumaris who are studying with shivbaba teach everyone. One shivbaba cannot just sit and teach everyone. So this is the Pandav government. You are under God's directions. Here you are sitting in such peace. Outside there is so much upheaval and chaos. The Father says, donate the 5 vices and those omens will go away. Become mine and I will fulfill all your desires. You children know that we are now going to the land of happiness. The land of sorrow is to be set ablaze. Some children too have had visions of destruction. There is now only a little time left. Therefore, if you become busy on the pilgrimage of remembrance, your sins will be absolved and you will attain a high status. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, the Father, BapDada. The spiritual Father says Namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children say Namaste to the spiritual Father. Essence for Dana. 1. In order to claim your full inheritance from the Father, die alive. Become adopted. Never cross out your elevated fortune. 2. Do not develop any doubts by listening to wrong things. Don't allow your faith to shake even slightly. This land of sorrow is to be set ablaze. Therefore remove your intellect's yoga from it. Blessing. May you become an embodiment of remembrance, filled with happiness and attainments, by remembering your fortune according to the time. In devotion, in memory of you souls who are embodiments of remembrance, devotees still remember today the speciality of every act of yours, and become lost in unique spiritual experiences. Therefore you must have had very many experiences in your practical life. Simply become aware of those and experience their form according to the time. Those acts in an emerged form will become treasure stores of unique happiness and attainments for you. The unlimited song will emerge in your hearts. I have attained that which I wanted to attain. Slogan. If you want to become a number 1 soul, simply continue to place your steps in Father Brahma's footsteps. Om Shanti.